date waiting case. So these that have been created for that delivery table. So I've created a new table. So this is the table design. So in table design, I've put the required fields as specified by the paper. Now we need to do calculations. The delivery date will remain, the delivery date will always be the date after the collection date. So here we've got delivery date, and we are told it's always a day after collection date. Then from that, unless the collection is on a Saturday, in which case the delivery will be made on a Monday. So which means if it's a Saturday, delivery has to be done 2 days after, whereas all the other days it's going to be a day after. There will be no collections or deliveries on a Sunday. So this part requires some validation. So also we're going to look at how we're going to do that. So first of all, we need to do the calculation that has been specified here, whereby delivery date on another day is going to be a day after collection, but on a Saturday it will be 2 days after. We will be done Monday, since there are no collections or deliveries on Sunday. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to delivery date. Then the data type that I'm going to choose for that is going to be a calculated one, because we want to do a calculation on this particular field. So our expression builder opens. Now we are going to do the calculation. So in our calculation, we are going to use the if statement. So the if in database is known as if and only if. So if I open this if statement, then I consider what needs to be done. So the formula that we need to use today is going to be called the weekday. So that is going to determine whether it's a Saturday, it's a Sunday, or any other day. So the formula is used in a spreadsheet. That's the same way it's going to be used in database. So spreadsheet file here. So in this spreadsheet file, I have 3 dates. This date is a Sunday, this day is a Wednesday, this day is a Saturday. So what weekday does is it outputs an integer specifying the date or the day. So if it's a Sunday, it outputs a 1. If it's a Saturday, it outputs a 7. So weekday starts on Sunday. That's the first day. So I'm going to put the formula equals to weekday of this particular date. It's based on the date. Then I just press enter. So this is a Sunday with weekday, it outputs a 1. So I'm going to copy now this formula. This is a Wednesday, it outputs a 4. This is a Saturday, it outputs a 7. I hope we are now getting the concept of weekday. Now going back to this, so I'm going to see if weekday, that's the formula. So weekday of what? Of weekday of the collection date. So our collection date is a what? Is a date field. So weekday of collection date. So take note of the spellings as you do the calculations. So a weekday of collection date. If weekday of collection date is equal to 7, so that is Saturday, then what are we supposed to do? It means we're going to say collection dates. So I'm going to copy this, paste that. So collection date plus 2, because there is no collection on Sunday. So if it happens to be a collection date on a Saturday, then the delivery date will be on a Monday. So Saturday will deliver on a Monday. comma, any other day, we are going to control V. On any other day is going to be date plus 1. So my if function is complete. So I'm going to close the if function. Then I'm just going to click OK. So that's my formula. So if weekday collection date is a Saturday, then I have to collect. If it's a Saturday, I'll collect 2 days later. If it's any other day, that's the false part. I have to collect a day after. So let me just run this table. So I'm going to open in datasheet view, save it, just going to call it booking. Then I'm going to say OK. So let me just define my primary key. So my primary key is going to be delivery date, but for now we just need to check something. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to find a date. So a date which is so we are saying the 4th. It's a Sunday, so let's pick this, the 3rd. So let's check our delivery date. So if it's it's the 3rd, so the 3rd is a Saturday, so our collection date is 2 days later. So it's going to be a Monday, which is very correct. So if it's any other day, we can test with a Tuesday. So a Tuesday, which is the 6th. So we'll collect a day. Delivery date will be a day later. So if the collection is any other date, it will be a day later. Well, the next calculated field is the field. So it's based, it's the charge field, which is going to be based on the weight. So if we look at the demands of that one, it's saying over 3 kgs is going to be 4 pounds, over 1 kg up to and including 3 kg is going to be 2 pounds 50. Then up to and including 1 kg, 1.5 pounds. All right, so let's do the calculation. So go on to charge. So here I'm going to choose calculated. So after choosing calculated, again I'm going to use the if and only if statement. So to start my if statement, then it's going to be based on weight. So take note of the spelling. So weight, so I'm just going to type weight, and that's in kg. So this weight in kg, so if this weight in kg is greater than, specified here, if this weight in kg, so this weight in kg is greater than 3 kgs, then we're going to use 4 pounds. If it's greater than 3, then we're going to use 4 pounds. Then comma, another if statement will come. So if it's over 1 kg, it's going to use 2.5 pounds. Charge will be 2.5 pounds. So we start another if statement. So I'm going to say if weight again. So I'm going to copy this weight, Control C, Control V. So this weight in kg, if it's greater than 1, then we're going to, our charge is going to be 2.5 pounds. Then comma, anything else, this is going to be 1.5 pounds. 1.5 pounds. So I'm going to so that's done with my if statement. So I'm going to I've opened 2 brackets, 1, 2, so I'm going to close 2 brackets as well. Then I'm just going to click OK. Alright, so now my formula looks fine, but there is a challenge with my kg because they are in what? It is in brackets. So this kg, you can see it's now put inside square brackets because it's been treated as a field. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the square brackets. On kg, then I'm going to put it on weight on the whole statement. So weight in kg, square brackets, do the same here. So weight in kg. So this whole weight in kg should be inside square brackets. So if weight in kg, so that's fine. So this should be inside square brackets. So that's the correct statement there. So with that statement done, we need to test again. So I'm going to my datasheet view. Alright, to test our calculated field, I'm just going to put a delivery ID. Just give me delivery ID here, because that's my primary key. Then I'm going to my weight. I'm just going to put a weight over 3 kgs. They're going to give me 4. It's stated by the question paper. Anything over 3 kg is going to be 4 pounds. Then I go back. Then a weight over 2 kgs is going to be 2.5 pounds. So a weight of up to 1 kg is going to be 1.5 pounds. So that's the calculations. So hope you're going to pick how we do the calculated field, and you should be familiar in using the calculated field in a database. So one more thing we can go on to look at. I'm going to my design. We can do the validations on our database. So the first validation that we can do in a table, we told deliverings weighing more than 5 kgs are not accepted. So I can go to my to my weight. Then I can go on to my validation rule. Then I can say less than or equal to 5. So these are the accepted values. Then I can put the statement that I need on validation. So I'm going to copy this. Then I'm going to paste that statement. So deliveries weighing more than 5 kgs are not accepted. That's how we validate. So I go back to my sheet view. So going back to my data sheet view. So if I'm going to put more than 5 kg this time, it's going to reject. So this is how we validate. So when you're asked to validate a field, that's how simple